Hello, my lovely Pisces. This is going to be your weekly reading. We're going to start with raising your vibration. We've got some signs, symbols, and synchronicities, the soundtrack of our life, and of course some tarot for you. So let's see what we have for the Pisces. What do they need to know in the collective this week, and how do they shift their vibration? My aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. So remember, your aura is the energy or the atmosphere that you are putting out there into the universe. So what your energy is, let's see if I can get my words straight here today. Last day of Mercury in retrograde, we're going to get there. All right, so basically what this is the energy that you're putting out into the universe is what you are magnetically attracting back to you. So by shifting your frequency, you start to be magnetic to golden opportunities. There we go. See, Spirit, it wasn't that hard. Where there's a will, there's a way. So if you are determined, you will be successful. And I love this. It reminds me of the yellow brick road in The Wizard of Oz. So keep following your path. There might be some detours, some twists and turns, but if you're determined, you will be successful. So keep plugging away at your goals. Remember that you are starting to shift things to where you are magnetically attracting some golden opportunities. And facing your shadow removes darkness from the world. So this is telling us by doing our shadow work, we're removing a little bit more darkness out of the world. We're starting to cast the light instead of the darkness. And that's really what we're here to do right now, is to shift the frequency of the planet into the 5D so that we are energetically aligned with the new earth. So we want to transition into the positive. So do your shadow work. It is definitely worth it. You are safe here, so your angels want you to know that you're safe, and if you need some extra reassurance, ask. They will definitely show you some signs, symbols, and synchronicities. Let's get one more of these. Your sensitivity is a gift. Pisces tend to be one of the most empathetic and intuitive signs in the zodiac. That's not to say other signs aren't, but Pisces has a little bit of all of them within them, and since they are the last zodiac, it's almost like they mastered all the lessons because they watched what all the other zodiac signs have lived through. And so we're more sensitive to things. We're a water sign. We're empathetic. We're nurturing. We're intuitive. So use that gift. You have it for a reason. All right, let's see what kind of signs, symbols, and synchronicities we have for the Pisces for the week. All right, Eye of Horus. Your left eye could be affected. Moon cycles, emotions, definitely some sexual energy. You are protected. It's intuition, magic, healing, and the feminine energy. So you could be resonating with any of that. The Eye of Horus could also be significant to you. You're a natural healer, so you might be in the medical field. You might be doing something through like spiritual or energy work. But where there's a will, there's a way. So be determined to be successful on your healing. The Alpha, the beginning of the journey, or to start. So maybe you haven't done any shadow work yet. Maybe you need to start, or maybe you're finally starting to understand that by doing that, you're releasing the darkness and that that's where you need to be. Unalome, with a journey to enlightenment, the path isn't always straight. Some lessons and detours. Wasn't I just saying that about this card? So know that you're safe on your journey, that it's important that we keep going forward. All right, so we have the beginning and the ending. So something's coming full circle. We're closing out old chapters so we can begin something new. So we have to close things out in order for that to be successful. We have the Tree of Life. As above, so below, connecting to heaven and earth. Remember, your sensitivity is a gift. Use that to your advantage, your intuition. And music. There could be something to do with some meaningful expression, or something that maybe you need to express to another. You might be creating things. Maybe it's harmony. Maybe it's sound. Interesting. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Eye of Ra. So together, go like this, you have a completion. So could be dealing with your divine masculine. He's going to use logic, science, reason. He's the sun sign, and you would be the moon sign. So interesting energy. There might be some completions. Yep, we have the Phoenix. So don't lose hope that a wish fulfillment could come through after your change and growth. It's going to be super important. So stay positive about the outcome. Remember that like a moth is attracted to a flame, there could be some unhealed things coming. There needs to be some sort of ending, however. And I feel like part of that is part of your journey. So trust your prophetic giftings, your insight, your transformation, your sensitivity is a gift. and cleanse your energy. It's time to meditate, breathe, find some peace, calm your mind and body. All right, let's see what else we have going on. And yes, we had engagement, so somebody could be getting engaged. It could be your person coming through. All right, let's see what we have going on for the songs. Wow, at last. Oh, okay. All right. So Spirit's got jokes. I say that often. So somebody is coming in. It could be your divine counterpart coming in. Where there's a will, there's a way. There can be some healing and transformation. You're facing the darkness, starting over, maybe some sort of wish fulfillment. Your journey isn't always straight, but you can clear out things and trust your intuition. So at last, your person might be coming into your life. They might be watching you in some way, shape, or form. They might be creeping your social media, creeping by your house. Maybe they're a creep. Hopefully not. Hopefully they've evolved and changed. I feel like this ending, if there was an ending between you and this person, had to happen for things to really transform. That you knew you could survive this, and maybe you're working on that. All right, this person feels like you have the best version of them, or vice versa, however it resonates. And it could definitely be a twin flame if you resonate with this song, If I Didn't Love You. So they would have moved on if that was possible at this point, but clearly you're supposed to be together. So where there's a will, there's a way. Work on the healing. All right, let's see what we have for our tarot messages. All right, King of Wands could be a fire sign that's maybe coming in to make this offer. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Again, Sun would definitely correlate with fire energy as well. It's a giant ball of fire, right? This person might be really passionate. They might also be somebody who's finally finally come to terms with their own healing and where they want to be in life. They could be an entrepreneur, some sort of business owner, but I feel like they have some sort of offer that they want to come in. They are in evolved energy at this point, but there could also be a little bit of arrogance. There could also be like they want to weed out any competition that they view as competition because their eye is on the prize, so to speak. So they're trying to magnetically come into your aura. All right, you're going to have to shift your perspective on this. If things didn't work in the past, you're going to have to do a lot of healing for things to transform, but it is possible to do both of those things. I think this person's been watching you for a while with the eye there, and a lot of sadness. So shifting your perspective and seeing things in a different way. Maybe you were with somebody else, and so this was hard on them to watch, what they wanted to be with somebody else. And I think that's kind of where they're determined to go forward in a new direction. Yep, they see you as a wish fulfillment. We have the star with both. I think if both of you are working on yourselves and doing your shadow work, that you're able to finally go forward in a way that's actually potentially really good for both of you. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. All right, we have some balance needed in the finances. Know that you're safe and protected. Pinch pennies where you can until things improve. Don't buy in excess. We have a diamond on this card, so no major purchases until things get better. There's some sort of spark of creativity, and I feel like your sensitivity is really what kind of makes this go forward. So we also had music, which is creation, but you're definitely thinking about creating new things. Maybe it's creating a new connection with somebody. Maybe it's creating life. We have the tree of life as well. So there's lots of creative energy around you at this time. So it's like your breakthrough is coming for your creative endeavor. You're nurturing something that you want to grow. So it's like we plant a seed and then we have to wait for it to grow, and things are in the beginning stage. All right, something had to end for it to transform, but at last it looks like that's happening. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Somebody definitely wants union, that they're trying to overcome all of the obstacles that they've been dealing with in order to get to their wish fulfillment, to their ultimate happiness, to union, to marriage. All right, it's taken a lot of strength. Your heart will go on, though. You've definitely had to deal with some things that you had to face your fears and your shadow self, and all of these things took a lot of courage and strength to overcome, but you're doing it. You're trying to get out of your head, trying to not be so feeling like you're stuck or feeling like you're trapped in a situation, that you're trying to open your perspective and know that the detours or the setbacks were really God's protection, and that there's a reason for everything that happens. So even if there's hiccups or bumps along the road, that there's a reason for that to happen until you get to where you're meant to be. But somebody's decided on something. There's some sort of decision about the future. Could be travel involved. I think there's some things that are going to really change for you, especially when it pertains to like a creative venture and what it means for your future. Yep, the world is soon going to be in the palm of your hands. What's that saying? The world is your oyster. So take advantage of the good luck that's coming to you. I would also say that this is about communication, might be through the internet, the World Wide Web. This is also a card telling us that it's been slow moving, stubborn energy, but that it's divinely guided. So we have Taurus energy down here. It's taken a lot of strength for us. We have the Strength card. Love this double confirmation. It's the same lion. So we definitely have some stubborn energy. So earth energy, fire energy, but then we also have communication coming, and that we know it's divinely guided by our angels to help us close out and come full circle so that we can go into something that's better for us. So the ending had to happen so that we can have our new beginning. All right, Knight of Coins. You might be moving towards your wealth and abundance. This is also telling us that there's an unexpected visitor that could be coming to you. And this is a card telling us that we also need to take some new opportunity, that we're leaving what doesn't serve us and moving into greener pastures. Could be a work endeavor, more money coming to you, but lots more success. Again, the ending took a lot of strength to let go of your wish fulfillment, to let go of your fears about this situation, and you trusted your intuition. You're listening to your gift. So that's helping you to get unstuck from this overthinking, especially where it relates to things like money. And I just realized that you guys couldn't see half your cards in the video, so my apologies. I must have moved the camera. All right, Queen of Cups. Again, we have to nurture our creative sensibilities. We also have to nurture the things that are brand new, things that we want to grow, things that we want to be successful. This is also pregnancy, motherhood, fertility, and also giving those things back to yourself. We can't just give all of that energy away. We have to save some for ourselves. All right, the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. So instead of being stuck and stagnant, I think we're making some plans for the future, that we're finally shifting our perspective. We're gaining some sort of insight. We know what or who we need to walk away from in order to close this chapter, that there is somebody very romantic, very nurturing, somebody who could be an ideal father figure. We also have the King and the Queen of Cups. So that tells me that union's possible, and it would be a very fulfilling commitment there. Queen of Coins. You might be a healer. You might be trying to focus your time on healing others, healing yourself, and that this is bringing some growth in your life. She's very grounded. She's very business oriented, and she's a natural healer. All right, the Devil. We're overcoming toxic cycles. This is where the transformation and the healing is taking effect, and where there's a will, there's a way. This is Capricorn energy, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We're letting go of toxicity. We're letting go of the ties that bind so that we can set ourselves free. That's our transformation. Nine of Coins. We're working towards a wish fulfillment, abundance, and things that make us happy. No more juggling things, whether it's people, work, money. We're finally letting go of those things because our wish fulfillment's coming after our hard work. It's taken a lot of balance. Again, we're being divinely guided to make these steps and change the things, and we're listening to our intuition. You're a little frustrated that it's taken so long, but have a little more patience. Pentacles move the slowest. Time isn't running out. You are safe, and this is part of your journey. There will be a reason to celebrate all of your achievements and your accomplishments. Some good news finally coming in. Nine of Cups. Yeah, a lot of emotional fulfillment. I feel like this creative venture is really what's going to bring in the emotional fulfillment that you're looking for, whether it's finances, a new job, trusting your sensitivity, your gifts, or whether this is emotional fulfillment with some sort of union coming in. All right, you need to stick up for what it is that you really want out of life. Don't let other people kind of throw you in the corner or make you back down. If it's really important to you, remember, where there's a will, there's a way. I feel like this person's been watching for a while from behind the scenes, and they are trying to come in with some sort of offer, but it's going to take you by surprise. It's not going to be something that you expect. I think this engagement is something that you've been waiting on for a very long time. At last, things are changing for the better. All right, could be your divine counterpart with the Emperor. He symbolizes strategic, calculated risks. It's Aries energy, and I think he has his eye on the prize, and you might be his prize. So he might have been watching for quite some time in order to actually come through. Yep, been waiting a long time. Money is also coming in for you. It might be something you don't see or expect. We have to make sure we're not getting swindled by some sort of illusion. So we got to really pay attention to what's going on. Your sensitivity, your intuition is going to be key for you to not get swindled. Your guard might be super high. I feel like you've been manipulated by people in the past before, but somebody's gathering their courage in order to come forward, and they're coming quickly. This person might have a lot of abundance to offer you. It might be a better life. They might be somebody who's very wealthy, or somebody can help things improve. All right, what else do we have? What is our final outcome for this message? Justice will be served in your favor. I feel like you've had to wait a very long time for these things to change, but by keeping hope alive and doing the hard work, things actually start to transition. Your new love opportunity is coming. So have the patience that it's required, because at last your promise is coming. Hope it helps. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you soon.